We've got it backwards. Life is about subtraction, not addition. And we are so focused on adding things to our life to make us feel whole, complete, satisfied, at peace, to distract us from our worries, fears, anxieties, stressors, and turn that upside down if you truly want to be free. Hello, my name is Steve. I am the Affordable Life Coach. If you're interested, my email is in the description. When you're struggling with just life in general and being human, and that involves stress, anxiety, worries, and fears, how often have you tried to subtract things from your life? Subtract noise, subtract distractions, subtract your phone. Not getting rid of your phone, but just not watching or spending time on your phone as much. Subtract talking so much. Subtract distracting so much. Subtract eating so much. And just take away, subtract shopping and buying things so much. We as human beings have evolved to feel good when we add things to our lives. We get a dopamine hit when we get something new, when we buy something new, when we watch something new, when we see a new email, see a new like, see a new thing on our social media feed. And we're just like, blah, 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 blah. We're like never satiated, devourous lions with an appetite that will never end. More, 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 more is our mantra. And we never think about the solutions to so many problems in the world is just less, less, less. What can I reduce? What can I simplify? What can I minimize? What can I get rid of? What can I eliminate? And the addition mindset creates so much clutter that we end up not finding the pearls or the needles in the haystack because we're just bogged down with clutter. It's overwhelming. The clutter in our homes, the clutter on our computers. It's like when I go through my bookmarks, I don't even use my bookmarks anymore because there's so many bookmarks and it takes so long to find stuff that are actually good quality. I just type in the address of my usual sites that I will go to. And I think, man, there's some hidden gems in there. And when I subtract and get rid of all the ones that are not really essential, I'll discover some pretty interesting stuff. Try an experiment of just spending time, if you're going about your day, if you're doing chores around the house, if you're relaxing, to not be plugged in. Subtract being plugged in and just allow for silence, as much silence as you can. You can put some earplugs in, but it feels so good. When I spend time in silence, it's like the anxiety diminishes. So many of us are go, 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 and we can't even let ourselves rest because we feel like we're being unproductive, we're losing time. But we're not happy. We're stressed. We're anxious. We're fearful. And it's because we just don't spend enough time eliminating everything that isn't absolutely essential in our life. And we don't give ourselves enough time in stillness and silence. And I'm sure you've heard these things before. But how many times and how much effort have you applied on making it a daily principle or a habit that you're going to develop? Because most of us just read books, watch videos, get lessons, and then just go back to the same old habit patterns and routines. This one, try applying it. Try having the subtract or eliminate mindset and just think of, what can I do without? Even in conversations, what do I need not say? How can I eliminate just talking for talking's sake? And there's times, every day I try to get in times of silence. But there's times when I get just really busy, overwhelmed with things, and get into the busy mindset, productive mindset, distracted mindset, input mindset. Always having input, listening to music, listening to podcasts, audiobooks, reading, emailing, typing, surfing. We give our brains a rest. Give our spirits a rest. You will feel so much better. There's like an inner calm, a wave of peace and tranquility that envelops you when you protect your being, when you protect your spirit, when you protect your brain from being inundated with nonstop input. Most people probably don't even spend 10 minutes a day in silence. And it just feels so darn good. And you don't even have to do anything. Just stare at a wall, or wash the dishes in silence, or go for a walk in silence. But just allowing yourself the freedom and the ability to relax is what we're missing. And even in our relationships, we think that we always have to be talking. Allowing silence in our relationships and just being able to connect with the person on a deeper level feels so good. Everything doesn't have to be filled with things and clutter and noise and distractions and material possessions. Emptiness is beautiful. Emptiness is peace. Emptiness is calm. Emptiness allows you to tap into your flow state, your intuition. It's a beautiful thing. And if you would like coaching or help with building this into your life, please feel free to contact me. We work on so many different areas in life, and everybody benefits from coaching. But man, life is beautiful when we don't muck it up, when we don't clutter it up, when we don't bury it amongst the noise. And so I'd be curious in the comments to share what you do to get your silence or how you unplug. Yeah, I love it. It becomes addicting. I will say in the beginning, it's uncomfortable. And most people can't get past that discomfort. Most people, they can't sit alone in silence. They always need something. I find sometimes I will often struggle with that. And it's like an automatic response to turn on something, to listen to something. And it's just being aware of what's the cost benefit. If I do this, what am I missing out on? And it's peace, it's calm, it's creativity. It's giving your brain time to process what's happened in life. It's giving your brain and your being time to process relationships, or tap into your intuition and give you guidance of what you want to go in your life if you're out of alignment. And yeah, just eliminate, subtract as much as you can. Go through the house and say, okay, I'm going into my closet. What's one thing I can take out of the closet? Even if you just take out one thing a day, you go into the kitchen, what's one thing I can either donate or get rid of? It becomes addictive. And when you are surrounded in just a very sparse and only the absolute essential things that you need in life, you feel free, because everything has a price. Every possession takes some energy. You have to organize it. You have to keep it. You have to manage it. You have to fix it. You have to use it. You have to store it. You have to clean it. You have to worry about it. And we want to just save as much of our inner energy as possible and not waste it through addition. And applying the 80-20 principle is really effective. That 20% of your possessions, 20% of the words that you use bring 80% value and reward. And 80% of what we do, say, own, possess, buy, consume only has 20% reward. So even when you're on the internet, ask yourself, is this 80% that only gives me 20% reward? Or is this the 20% that gives me 80% value? And then we could start pruning and eliminating only things that are high value and just slowing down. It's our environment and our culture is crazy. I mean, it's just crazy how fast and how consumed and how mindlessly robotic we go throughout the day. And we just don't be present. And that's why like a connection with nature is a stopgap measure to prevent us from just being a dysfunctional, neurotic, anxious, stressful, fearful bag of chips. Just don't know how else to say it. And so just, even if you look at health, even looking at health, people look at, what nutrients and what supplements can I take and what foods can I eat and what diet plans can I go on? And people don't think about subtraction, elimination. What can I get rid of? And I'm not saying those things are bad and not to do those things. Obviously, consult with your health expert. But just, hey, do I really need to eat this? Do I really need to say this? Do I really need to consume this? Oh my God. You'll see once you start it, it builds its own momentum. Just get yourself over the addiction, withdrawal, and the discomfort. Because when we start unplugging, we got to face ourselves. And it feels really uncomfortable because we don't process and deal with so many emotions. We use the noise, the addition, the distractions, the consumption, the possessions, the social credit, the approval. We use it to numb our own inner angst. And when you start dealing with it and processing it instead of like taking an aspirin and trying to numb out, you're not carrying around a big bag of rocks in a backpack that weighs you down. You're just light and free. So because all of the things that we add to our lives can be very addictive, be aware of the withdrawal symptoms that you will face when you start subtracting. But as you get over that initial hump, you start feeling the rewards and benefits of just the inner calm, the inner peace, and more meaningful conversations, more meaningful life experiences. Just, everything gradually starts to improve. And you just really just being light and free so we could float through life. Most of us are like just, swimming or rowing upstream constantly. And it's exhausting. Then we can't understand why we're always drained, why we're always tired, why we're always stressed, why we need coffee, why we need caffeine, why we need things to just compensate for just what's really an unhealthy lifestyle. And we emulate our environment. And so changing the environment, we emulate our culture. So as much as you can, surrounding yourself with people of like mind who want to escape the matrix, want to get off the treadmill. Oh, it feels good. It feels really, really good. So yeah, if you need any support, send me an email in the description. Prices are very affordable. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, PayPal link is in the description. And comments are greatly appreciated. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and share. I think this message is so essential, and it's not the typical message that you're going to hear. You know, most of what you hear is about adding, being more productive, being more disciplined, accumulating more, accomplishing more, earning more, becoming more beautiful, becoming more popular. And it's an addiction, and it doesn't lead to permanent contentment, because we always need the next fix. Okay, thanks for watching. Look forward to the next video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.